Hey everyone. Hey Kate, how you doing? Welcome aboard. We're back for another round of me scooting to the right. We're back for another round of Canje plays. Hey man, technology. It's a rough game. So we're back for another round of Canje plays. We're getting back into Gloomhaven, and we have a new adventurer, right? Anik, who has been wonderful and the MVP of all things that is Gloomhaven, completed her lifelong goal of destroying the elementals that she needed to, and has decided to retire. Barrett kind of sitting in the sleeping lion and brooding after saying bye to his really good friend who he fought tooth and nail with, literally. Um, just kind of was brooding when in walked our new character, the Elementalist. So we have a Savas Elementalist who has joined the fray in place of Anik, and we're gonna get down and see who she's about now. Now, I asked my hey Steven, how's it going? I asked my patrons for names, and one reply came through, so that's the name I'm going with. So our Savas Elementalist will now be named Zool. That's right, there is no Dana, only Zool. So I'll get to her sheet. I still need to pick out her perk, because she starts off. So how Gloomhaven works is when a new character comes in, they don't start at level 1. They start at whatever level the prosperity of Gloomhaven is. So right now my prosperity level of Gloomhaven is 2. So Zul will start off at level 2. And I did some research online to understand what type of deck this character is, and I got a new set of card covers for her as well. And so I picked out the level 2 cards that go along with her class. Her health, she is just as swishy as Anak. There's no like, oh well, now you'll have characters who can both take hits. No, no. She is just as squishy as Anak. So I'll be dealing with that fun. But I'll pick out one of her perks so that we can shuffle some new items into her deck to help her be better. And she actually starts off with some starting gold and everything. But what's really cool, and I'm going to label this as spoiler material, so for people who don't want to know. What's really cool is when your first character retires, you get to open this book. This book is the town record of Gloomhaven, and it has a story to it, which we're gonna read. So spoilers, everybody, for those who have not touched this book yet. We're just gonna. It stops at a certain point. It's probably I'll probably say at most it's about 2 short pages. 2 very short pages before it says stop, don't do anything until your town hits prosperity 3. So we'll be going through this book. We'll also be drawing Zool a new character card, so that a new life goal, so that she will have something to work towards, just like Barrett does. And then we'll get into the regular play of the game. So now we're going to play scenario number 18, where we're going down into the sewers. And since it's in Gloomhaven, it's one of Barrett's guys. So Barrett has done 2 of the 4 things he needs to do to retire. This will be number 3. So we're going to get into that. We're going to have all the fun. We're going to do some cool stuff. There's some bookkeeping, but we're going to read, and then we're going to get the foreteller, and who has been the best narration company I have so far for board gaming ever. So I cannot stop speaking the praises of Foreteller. They're doing a great job. You should go check them out. They posted an update on their Facebook page, that they are doing a massive overhaul to Foreteller in terms of visualizations. It's going to look different when the major version patch, well, not even a patch, just the major version releases. It's going to be a different UI that you're going to look at, how things stack, so what you're going to look at. There's so much things coming with it. And hey, thanks, Kavos. Thank you so much for subscribing. So there's going to be a lot more that is going to be out there lots of information. As I compound that and it flows into the stream, if it's before the release, I will update you and let you know, because I'm all about Foreteller. I am going to sing their praises. So that's what we're going to work with. Okay, let's get some information about Gloomhaven from Board Game Geek, which, and then we will get down to the table, do some intro stuff. I will read to you all from the town records, and from there we will create Zool, pick her 2 perks. Well, I already have her sheet here. I just need to pick her perk, give her her name, and then we're off on an adventure. I've already gave her experience and gold. I need to get her an item so she's not as squish, and we will go from there. All right, cool. So let's get some information from Board Game Geek. Brought to you by Board Game. No, they're not paying me for this at all. Please don't say that. Please don't believe that. Okay, so Gloomhaven, #1 across the board. It has been since 2017. So it's kicking butt and keeps running. Jaws of the Lion came out, which probably reignited people's love for Gloomhaven, so they'll come back in and want to play that game even more. I know I bought Gloomhaven. It sat on my cupboard. I didn't touch it. And then Jaws of the Lion was announced, and one of the guys that I love his channel and his work, Rob's Gaming Table, he started doing, he was talking about Jaws of the Lion being great. So I went out and got Jaws of the Lion. I played it. I loved it. I immediately went to Gloomhaven afterwards. So anyone who is thinking about playing Gloomhaven and you have not yet, play Jaws of the Lion first. It is such an easier barrier to entry for you. So much easier. So I would say do that first and then go to Gloomhaven. And then Frosthaven. And just keep throwing money at Isaac Childress. Yeah, sure. Okay, so let's get down to the table. Let's read this. And then we are going to get into some fun. Yay, the fun. Okay, so this is the table. I got it all set up. It might be, hopefully it's not too crazy bright for you. If it's bright, let me know and I could probably dim it a little bit. Technology, hard technology. You probably like it bright. Okay, so this is our Elementalist. We have our Elementalist sheet here. And her name, now penned forever, shall be Zool. Steven, can I just write not Dana? Because that's what I think of when I think of Zool. So Zool gets a perk because she is level 2. She's starting off at level 2, so she gets a perk from her cool perk card. Now, she is an Elementalist, which means this board is her bread and butter. Popping stuff off, using it, so her attacks by themselves suck. I'm just not gonna lie to you. It's like 1 damage. But when pushed with an element, when pushed with an element, it stacks up. She does AoE damage. Big thing that I really like. Range damage that's not that far, but once they hit and they use any of the elements that she powers up, she is just devastating. So she's gonna be awesome for me to get used to. I play D&D. I'm not a caster class guy. I'm the cleric or the tank. So I'm going to be getting used to a mage, basically, and seeing how that goes. It's a cumulative effect. Raw to you, and then I bought it. It is a cumulative effect. But, we want to have the same thing in reverse, Kate, because it was Arkham Horror LCG, you to me to Licator. So it's bouncing. You're spreading it all around. You're converting us slowly. All right. So her perk: replace 2 0 cards with a 0 fire or 0 life, or replace 2. I want to negate her -1 cards. So that's what I'm gonna start off with. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna get rid of. She's got a stun card too. I like stun. Stun is fun. She also has a card that adds a target. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. Add 1 0 plus add target card. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be my thing. So let's whip this open. And she's got, look at that, +2. She's got She's all about popping the element board, so you'll see a ton of element cards. Life. +1 with a push. +1 with a wound. And there's that target card. So add another target to that damage will be going on her deck. So that'll give me more chances to hit people in the face. And that will be her life. So I need to get her something from the store. So these containers here are the broken token containers that hold Gloomhaven, and it also holds Forgotten Circles. So it'll hold both of them. So I usually just pull this out when I'm going to the shop. This is the shop. Now it's just like, oh, these cards, oh my gosh. So what's she gonna have? She has 30 gold. A lot of her cards have discard effect, so she can, the 10 gold to get the stamina potion to get 2 cards back, like what Anik had, would be cool. And then she wants to get away from people, so probably this during your move, add +2 to a single movement, or with jump, just add jump to your movement. That would be cool. This one, ooh no, that puts bad things in your deck. When attacked, the attacker gains disadvantage on the target, and this is leather armor for her. I don't want her to get hit. Or she could get the Cloak of Invisibility. She's not an invisible person. She's not Anik. We're not going to remake Anik. So, I'll say she will get the minor stamina potion and the leather armor for burning all her 30 gold. So she has no moolah. Start her off. She goes to the shop with just a little bit of money, and that's what she comes back with. Okay. Oh. We are ready to dance, dance, dance. Okay, so make sure this is out right here in my face. All right, so town records. Let me get my glasses on, and let's read the town record. Spoilers are for anyone who cares about this. As you can see, I already put Anik's name in there. I'm so sad. Congratulations on retiring your first character. I know it was hard to let them go, but retirement is a vital step in your journey towards this game. Remember that unless told otherwise, you should add the corresponding city and road events of your retiring class and any class you have unlocked to the events deck. I did that already, as detailed on page 6 and 48 of the rulebook. And don't forget to add 1 prosperity to the city. I might not have done that. I don't think I did that. Okay. So we're 1 away from level 3. Cool. On the opposite page, you are encouraged to document the details of all characters who retire over the course of the game, logging the player's name, the player's name, the character's name, their class level, and number of perks. Oh, number of perks. Okay. After documenting your first retired character, feel free to turn the page and continue reading. Eventually, however, you will arrive at a yellow line that will instruct you to stop reading until certain conditions are fulfilled. Make sure you don't read anything beyond that point to fulfill those conditions. So I've added Canje, Anik, Mind Thief, level 4, and I'll add the number of perks she had when she retired, because that didn't make any sense to me. Alright, so you want to start some sort of record of all the mercenaries who've moved on from Gloomhaven. A short bearded man asked with a scowl. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to do my voice. So you want to start some sort of record for all the mercenaries who've moved from Gloomhaven, a short bearded man asked with a scowl. Sounds a little arrogant to me, but I'm sure I've got a spare record book somewhere in the stacks. He puts down his pen into the spine of his book. He was inking and steps out from behind the counter at the front of the town records building. I'll be back in a bit. Don't steal anything. He gets in one more good scowl before turning and walking towards the back of the building, nearly tripping on his overly long robe multiple times. As he slips behind one of the many shelves of books, your attention shifts to the building itself. The town records building is a large circular structure on the west side of the coin district. Built as a status symbol for the town of wealthy merchants, anyone who actually enters can quickly see that the massive library is woefully understocked. Some sections, such as the teachings and philosophies of the Great Oak, are reasonably full, but many others have just a handful of books occupying long, barren shelves. Perhaps this was why some of your merchant friends were so adamant about you taking a trip to the town records building in the first place. Recording your friends' exploits creates more content to fill these empty halls. With this in mind, your thoughts turn to the open book directly in front of you, the one the clerk was writing on. There are two texts on the counter, and it looks as if the clerk was in the process of transcribing the writing of one into another. Looking more closely, however, you notice the titles are different. The complete book is titled The Rise of Human Civilization, while the other is titled The History of Gloomhaven by Dominic Scrim. Intrigued, you begin to read what he was writing. At some point, thousands of years ago, humans stopped hiding in caves and began to form societies out in the open. Erecting modest farming villages, they eventually grew into the massive sprawling cities we see today. Living out in the open was never easy, though. There was wars between both among themselves and with other races such as the Valrath to the south. More troubling, however, were the constant raids from the more barbaric races of the north, the Inox and Vermling tribes who had no concept of peace and wanted only to kill and destroy. Walls were always necessary, as were the armed men who guarded those walls. For this reason, the civilization of man grew and developed under a militaristic rule. Those skilled in warfare held the highest positions in society and governed from a perspective of keeping their charges safe from other attacks. While this regime of strength kept the human race alive and functioning, it did stagnate the growth of other cultural facets of society. What the civilization lacked in culture, though, it made up for with rapid expansion and settlements spread out from the north to every corner of the continent. This created a strong foothold to ensure that humans would continue to prosper and never again have to go back to hiding in caves. Best to start at the beginning, eh? Dominic now stands before you with a small amount of leather-bound parchment. I found this in the back. It should do well for your purposes, but I see you found something as well. He shifts his feet a bit and hands you the parchment. Most people see Gloomhaven as some backwoods caravan stop, he says in an accusatory tone. A necessary evil in the middle of a deadly wilderness. But I disagree. I love Gloomhaven, and I believe its history needs to be documented. I think this town plays a far more important role in the history of this continent than anyone realizes, and I'm going to prove it. Dominic flashes a brief nervous smile and then grabs up two books on the counter. But it's not finished yet, not by a long shot. Come back later, and I might have more history to share. Stop reading until I read Prosperity Level 3. Town record. Town record book. Okay. Alright. So that was fun. That was a fun little jaunt, wasn't it? So we've gone through all these cards, and now we're going to go through the next set. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle is my life. And then we're going to get down to foretelling. Have some fun. So we have to do a city event, and we have to do a... No, that's it, because we're not going on the road, so we're just going to do a new city event. And I built it out because there was a lot of pieces to this, so I just built out without putting any monsters down. There's a lot of... We're in the sewer, so there's a lot of muck and grime and nasty. Nasty, nasty. Alright, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, so as the Elementalist was getting ready, Barrett kind of shoved her aside, trying to be all tough and make sure she knows who was boss, and he pulls out Streamliner. Have 5 or more total cards in your hand and discard at the end of the scenario. Protector. Allow none of your character allies to become exhausted during the scenario. I'm going to take Protector, just because he might be showing a tough face, but he cares. He's just sad. So that will be his. She just kind of... Oh, Zul's lifetime goal. Yep, I'll get that too. Hunter, kill one or more. I remember the the battle objectives, but I forgot the lifetime objective. Kill one or more elite monsters during the scenario, or scramble. Take only short rest during the scenario. We're gonna go with Hunter. See if she can take down a. If she can. Let's see what she can do. All right, so let's get life goal for Zul. That is this deck. Okay, so let's shuffle this up. Let's see what her goal, what is best in life for Zul. I'm going to stab myself with that pencil, so I need to move it. Yes, I've done it before. So, ooh, that was the worst shuffle I've ever done in my life. Bend the cards. Bend the cards. If Brian was here, he would be cringing. Alright, so her goal is augmented abilities. Here she is. Sure, Gloomhaven may not be the coziest place, but that's perfectly fine when it has it has so many other things going for it, namely Asters. You have never seen so many. There are even rumors of one in town with the ability to strengthen a person through magic. With a little enhancement, you could excel at something. So, purchase 4 enhancements requires the power of enhancement global achievement. So I haven't unlocked that yet. She might be hanging around for a while. Alright, so we'll see what that's all about. So we need to go to city events. I gotta make sure I grab the right one. Yep. Enhancement. I don't even know where that even begins, so yeah, we'll figure that out when we get there. Oh, I know why I got a weird glare. I know what's happening. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. There. That is better, and I can probably get a better zoom now. Yep. Like, why does it have that weird glare to it? Alright, so. Zul was an amazing name. Yeah, Steven, I wonder who picked that out. Crazy, right? Alright, we're going with that card. Alrighty. This off the table. And let's take a look at this city event. As the daylight fades, you find yourself wandering through a half-covered, crowded market street, browsing wares. Hey, over there! Oh, over here! You turn in the direction of the voice to see a filthy vermling gesturing from a dark alley. Yeah, you, grime-looking chaps. I have something you might be interested in. The vermling holds out a piece of metal covered in sludge. Found this in the sewers. Writing on it, I don't understand, but I know it's valuable. You can have it for 10 gold. Pay for the thing you never know or refuse to pay. Never trust the vermling. I mean, Barrett might feel like it's Anik-like, right? Maybe this person's just as nice. You don't know. So, writing on it, he doesn't understand. Does Barrett have the money for that? Yes, he does. He does have the money for that. I'll pay the stupid 10 gold. It's probably a rip. I'll pay the 10 gold. So Barrett pays the 10 gold for it. And we find a rock. So pay the guy. Okay, pay 10 gold. You hand over the gold and take hold. Why am I reading without my glasses? You hand over the gold and take hold of the metal. You wipe off the grime and slop to discover a foreign contraption made of large gears and many moving parts. If you can figure out what it is, this device might actually be of some worth. Gain one collective curious gear and the global achievement ancient technology. Cool. Cool. Okay, so first let's get our global achievement of ancient technology. Some rumblings are trustworthy. So we got the ancient technology achievement, and we gain a curious gear, which is 125 item. This way, probably easier. There it is. Interesting. That's gonna unlock a quest, I assume. What is your name? What is your quest? That's what this is. During your turn, disarm, disarm, goodness. During your turn, disarm all traps within range 2. Cool, well, this is all they can hold, so therefore, this will just, I'll toss that over there, and then this is a lost card, gone forever. Forever! So this goes into the gone forever pile, because I don't rip cards. And we are ready. Okay. Foreteller, tell me a story of wonderful, wonderful things. So let's get down to Foreteller and hear the awesomeness that is. I'll shut my mouth so you don't hear me while you're listening to the fun.
From the center of the silent bridge, a city guard points you to a grating underneath the west side.
That's the best way into that hellhole. Good luck.
It takes a bit of climbing, but you eventually make your way down to the grate, which has been twisted and broken over the many years. You light a torch and step inside, following a narrow path up a slight incline, avoiding the stream of brown liquid running in the opposite direction. After a few minutes, the path opens up into a series of branching passageways. You start to look around, deciding on which way to go, when hissing sounds echo through the stonework toward you. You hold fast to your weapons, straining to see multiple slithering shapes approach.
Okay, sorry for that delay. I was like, oh, I forgot to switch the sound so you can hear it, but Foreteller, awesome stuff. So, story time. Alright, so let's get the scenario set up. I get people. Pull up the book. to set what we see. Well, I put this out here because I think this is going to be a fight for the ages. So, an elite snake is there. Another elite snake is here. Snake is actually right in our face. The elite snake is in our face. And we have to deal with another fun thing, which is a new mob for us, because I don't think we fought these before. Oozes. Wait, we did fight oozes before. That was when Anik pulled off the first major life save. So there is an elite ooze. A lot of elite mobs here. Ah! The elite ooze that is here. Oh, sorry, that is here. I was like, that looks weird. That is there. So, normal, elite, nothing, elite. Elite, normal. Yep. There we go. Fun time indeed. Okay, so here we go. 2, 3. Ooh, if I get fire up, that'll be. See, ice spikes, nice stuff. But I need to get fire up. What can I do to get fire up? Target all enemies within range 4, but that's a get rid of card. Nope, that burns. Burns. If I move 2, I'll get fire up. So I need to be able to get an item up so I can do stuff. And the only thing that procs fire for this one. This is a new deck that I have to get used to, so I might make some mistakes. If you guys have played this before, I am willing to take advice. I did some research on how to play the character, but I'm still figuring it out. This is the nuke. Look at that crystallizing blast. 3 range. Look at that AoE. It's 1 damage, but that's why I said all these attacks are like 1 damage. It's like Anik when she first started. I need to get fire up though, so I can drop this 2-hitter. Once during each of your attack actions, you may burn fire to add +1 damage to the entire attack action. Move 2 for wind. Okay, so this move 2 fire proc is what I'm going to use. And then yeah, I got no use for that one. So her initiative is going to be 26. He is no Anik. Yes, I'm spoiled. I miss Anik. So he is going to have to be the puncher. Snakes have 3 health. The elites have 5, but they poison. Whew. So poison is not good. No bueno. Let's see if we can kill that elite in 1 shot. And let's see if we can get to that elite with a oh, where's my movement? I have a movement. I could do this. We would kill 1 snake, not the elite. And if I do his arc attack, he can move 1, 2 here, then attack both of them for 3 damage, killing 1 snake, wounding the other. Hopefully, Zul could take out the other, so that's probably a better bet, but I need him to go earlier. And for a heal. Do a move. A move. Once again, let me say it again. A move. This one will work. 15. Your initiative shall be 15. The Giant Viper. You weren't overly excited about Anik in the beginning, and then yeah, that's true, Kate. I was kind of sour on Anik, and then Anik was like, "Shut your stupid face," like me, and I did. I shut my stupid face, and I liked it. All right, so snakes are going at 23. Good, he goes first. And the oozes, and I shuffled up all the modifier decks while you were listening to the story. You can rewind back and see, just to prove that I'm not lying to you. Alright, so they're going at round 59 with their stupid poison faces. Okay, Barrett goes first. Barrett is going to move 2, 1, 2 to get into position, and then he's going to do his leaping cleave for 3 attack. 6. Bye-bye. Kill the elite. And then he hits again for 4 damage, killing the snake as well. Not mad about that. Good job, Barrett. So, put you here. Alright, who's next? The Giant Vipers are next. Their move is -1. That is difficult terrain. They do not get in. No, they don't. Because it doesn't have jump on it, so therefore, that's difficult terrain, my friend. Ooh-ha. Ooh-ha-ha-ha. Okay, so, and this is a kill-all enemy scenario. So then it's the Ooze's turn. The Ooze doesn't move, it just attacks target 2 characters. It's range 2. 1, 2, so it can't hit anybody. Whatever, that's laughing in their faces. Alright, so let's get fired up. So 1, 2, which will fire up fire. And then, do you have anything range 3? Nope, so your cards are pointless to my life because Barrett's so awesome. Barrett taking Anik's retirement a little harder than we thought. Yeah, he's not happy about it. Alright, so Barrett's gotta get to that ooze and then start breaking some faces. He would lose that card. Here it is. You do 4 damage to that. Or you can let fire is up, so this is round 2. Fire Wayne. So you do a move in a straight. Well, you could do an attack range 3 for 3 damage with a pull. I have a bottom attack and then an attack 2, but I need to get you there. You need to be here, Barrett, and that would work. This is attack range 3. Oh, and sorry, for the cleave, he got an XP. Almost forgot about that. One of the first female characters to die in KDM sessions. Stephen, don't say that! Let's see. He needs to move 2 to be able. So his initiative will be 18. He's going to move 2 and then attack range 1, 2, 3 for 3 damage on them. So 18. You got 1 job. 1 job. I'm very hard. I'm being very stern. So you go at 17. Move 2, 1, 2, and then then you'll be able to burn it. So 17. The Ooze will go at 36. The Vipers will go at 58. Okay, first up is Zool. So Zool will move 2, 1, 2, procking up ice, and then she's going to attack with ice spikes. 3 away to hit these 2, 1 damage each, plus using burning fire, hitting for another damage, and adding a wound, getting an experience. first attack. So it's just 1 damage. -1. Yeah, we started with this foolishness. So, -1 to number 2. And you are wounded, my good man. And then you'll get an experience, and then minus plus. So that's 3 damage to the elite, which is number 8. And the elite is wounded. Cool. They'll die in 2 turns. I'm not mad at you for that. Okay. Cool. Then it's Barrett's turn. He will move 2. 1, 2. He will shoot that guy for 3 damage. So for a straight 3, it has a shield, so it takes 2 damage. Yes, oozes have shields. Who knew? So it takes 2 damage. That is ooze number 2. You take 2 damage, and I get an experience for it. Alright. Now it's the ooze's turn. It moves. A doink. And then it's going to attack for 2 -1, 1. So for 1 damage on Barrett, which he'll take. It's 3. And yep. Okay. Then the snake's turn. On the start of their turn, they'll take damage. So it goes to 3, you go to 4. And then you have a move -1, so it's 1. So you can't move into the difficult terrain to do the attack. You'll die next turn. Cool, so let's kill that thing. Let's kill the ooze and not worry about them. We don't care about them anymore. Oh, and you picked up this card. Sorry, it's difficult terrain. They don't have jump. What do we do about it? So he's going to attack 5 to kill that thing and get an experience point. And then he is going to move or turn on his shielding. Yeah, he's going to lose that card. I never do the attack 3, which I really should. There's no traps around here, though, so I don't lose that card just. I don't want to lose that card yet. He'll do a, and this would have burned out right around 3. So your initiative will be 35. You've got ice up. What can you use that for? Ooh, this is a nice attack. You can possibly kill the ooze. What else can you use? You can use ice for movement. You can actually move 5 and get an experience with ice. Ooh. I'm not mad about it. I am not mad about it. But you'd have to go before Barrett. Can't. I might need wind. I don't want to break things that prop up elements. The snakes are dead. As soon as their turn comes, they die. It's just more what I want to do. I'm going to do this to do the move. Or I could just move 3. I'm not going before Barrett. I can't. I mean, I could, but that's a waste of a really good card. $48. He's sad. Sure, 48. So we're going 48 and 48. Ooze goes at 94. And he's going to summon an ooze if I don't kill him. Bad, bad times. Snakes go at 32. Doesn't matter, they're going to die on their turn. Snakes go first, and they both die on their turn because they suffer 1 damage from their wound. Okay, then it is Barrett's turn. He will attack for 5 damage. Muddle. 10 damage. Damn. Barrett's mad. He misses Anik. That was 10 damage to that thing. And then he is going to... that's this card. Then he's just going to move 1 and stop there. Barrett's mad, and he gets an experience. What did I miss? I just almost choked on a chicken nugget I thought I heard. No dying before Thursday. That is true. Hey, Clockwork Cowboy, how you doing? Hey, Al-Nubist. Good evening. No choking on chicken nuggets, man. Alright, that'll end his turn. He'll be done. And did I give him his XP? I think I did. I think I gave him his XP. Okay. So, we will do... Let's do the 3 move first and see if I want to do more. 1, 2, 3, and I've explained this every single time, but let me explain it again for everyone who hasn't been here before. What I do is I home rule that, and I did this because it wasn't explicit in Jaws of the Lion, so I did it in Jaws of the Lion, and I'm just transferring it here. When I move to a door, when I write a tile right in front of the door, I can open the door as a free action. I've been doing it since Jaws of the Lion. Someone will probably yell at me and tell me I'm the worst Gloomhaven player ever imaginable and I should just die in a hot trash can fire. It's okay. It's alright, it's just a game. But I've been doing that and I'm going to continue to do that. So that was 3. Open the door. I don't know if I'm using the thing yet, so I'm seeing what's on the other side of the door. Where is my thingamadoohickey? Let's see. So on this side of the door, there is another elite snake. You know, if I'd came here first, I probably would have died. Here, a regular snake. Here, an ooze, regular ooze. Here. And 1 more ooze. And something else interesting. Alright, so let's reshuffle these. But give me 1 second. There's something else in this hallway. There are vermlings in this hallway. Vermling Scouts. Tiny table life. This is tiny table living at its best. Alright, so let's see. There are 2, 1 elite and 1 normal scout. Elite. If I was playing this with more than 2 players, I don't know if this would be possible. So 2 Vermling Scouts here, because they add a lot more if you're playing 3-player or more. Alright, so that was her move. She's then going to do an attack, which is range 3. 1, 2, 3, and she adds 2 to the attack. So it'd been 1, 2, so she's doing 3 attack on this. 2 attack on this. Come on. On number 8. 2 attack on number 8. So it takes 2 damage, it has 5 health. And that will burn the ice. He doesn't get experience for that. That's a thing. Alright, so let's get these people started. You aren't the worst, but. However, you're not the worst person. Not the worst. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Somebody else is going to yell at me for that. I need to shuffle these up and flip them back over. I'll reshuffle this. You're not the worst person. However. There. And shuffle the scouts. See, Barrett, like, she's feeling overconfident, so she, like, opens the door. She's very, you know, just feeling the confidence of the kill. And she opens the door, and Barrett's like, no! She opens the door and reveals all this, and then he just kind of just gets angry with her. Okay. Here we go. Round 4. This will turn out better than this war of mine, KDM, and folklore as far as winning. My winning percentage drastically increases when we don't roll dice. I'm just saying. If I play cards, I have a better chance of living than if I roll dice. I'm just saying. Ice is not up or else you're shielded. But you could drop the nuke. Not yet. Not ready to drop the nuke. But you can target all creatures within range 4, so you can hit both those snakes. Popping up fire for the next attack to happen. That can work. So your initiative is going to be 19. You need to undo that mistake. You could be where you are. Move 4 in a straight line and attack. There, do that, but I need you to go a lot earlier than 32. 42 is your initiative. Yeah. All right, let's see how this works out. 42. The scouts are 53. Not mad about that. The Ooze, mad about that because that's going to happen. And 58. Oh, it worked out. Okay, so Zul is going to do lava eruption, or instead of lava eruption, I would get fire and life up. She can. Oh, there's nothing for her to burn. There's nothing for her to burn to do it. So she's going to do lava eruption to attack anything 1 to 4 spaces away. You can move here, and then she'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Moves here. Moves here. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. But she has no business being anywhere around there. So she will do that. 1 damage each. So 1 damage to the front elite, taking it to 3. And no damage to the other one. She gets an XP. Fire and life pop up. And that's, and then this would have been a move, but so she'll lose this card. And that happens. So then it's his turn. He's going to move and attack for how much he moves for. 1, 2, 3 in a straight line. 5. Crush, kill, destroy. That one. And then he will not do anything and lose a really cool card because I thought I would miss. Oh dear. Yep, that's that. That's the thing. Okay, so the snakes move with jump. Hey, look, this one has jump. Targeting all All attacks targeting Giant Viper this round have disadvantage. Now, but I've already done my attack, so who cares? So your attack will be -1, so your attack is already going to be 1. So 1 minus, so 3. So it's hitting for keeps. And it poisons. So he is poisoned. I'm a glutton for punishment. Say what? This will turn out better than... I soloed this with 4 characters. I'm sure I made lots of mistakes. This will be okay. I feel the same. Dice are always against the user, it seems. I need casino balance fixes. You did Gloomhaven with 4. Desperation. What punishment? The management, but I bet it was an amazing experience. Yeah, it must have been. You did this with 4 characters. I don't think I could. The bookkeeping alone would stop me from doing 4 characters. I mean, bookkeeping's fun, but wow, 4. I bow to you, sir. I bow to you. All right, so these things go. Oozes suffer 2 damage. Yeah, that is something that you can't block with your shield. Number 2. Summon normal ooze within a hit point with a hit point value equal to the summon ooze's current hit point value. Ooze. Wait. Summon normal ooze with a hit point value equal to the summoning ooze's current hit point value, limited by a normal ooze's specified max hit point value. Okay, that's a mouthful. So 2 oozes come out and they have 3 health. That's all they're saying. And they have 3 health, so let me mark them. That is number 5, so I'll say number 5 has 2 damage on it. And number 3 has 2 damage on it. All of you. All of you. Okay. Alright. That's all we got. That's all. That's all, folks. Now they're in place for that lovely, lovely nuke that you have. We're going to try to do that. Range 3. So you have to move. Yeah, you need to be here. Drop the nuke. That will spread out. You need to be arranged. Or, sorry. I don't think you can be. This is Wayne. This is Wayne. We're at round 5. At the end of each of your turns, you may generate any element, duck -1 attack from all of your attacks. And that goes on forever. Ooh, this is a... Why didn't I see this card before? So there's this cool card called Shaping the Ether. I could burn this at the beginning of my turn, and all I'm doing is just kicking up elements, and then, oh my gosh, duck -1 from all your attacks. That's a worthy loss for constant element generation. Worthy loss. So I can target 2, or I can attack for 3. Either way, it's going to work out. 54. And you, my good sir, are 32. The scouts didn't go. The scouts would move 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Their range, they don't have range. They're just punchies. Okay, I forgot to move the scouts, but that's where they go. Okay, so the scouts are 54, and they poison. The Ooze. The most brutal thing I have done was run a kill 4th game solo for. Yeah, Steven, that was nuts. I've won kill 4th. I've played it a ton of times, and I've won it probably like 2%. Let's say if I've played it 50 times, I've won like 2% of the time. Oh my gosh. Look at this. I drew this thing again. They're summoning more oozes. I'm going to die. 43. Okay, so Barrett goes first. Oh no, he had poisoned on that strike. Barrett goes first. He's going to attack 3 with the push. 4. It has 3 health, it's dead. And then it's going to move to attack. Nope, no it's not. No it's not. No he's not. He's not going to do any of that. So pushed it. That didn't work. So he has this thing, which is just a move 2. Or he can't move 2. He's just going to move. No, he's not going to move. He's not going to move. He's going to turn on this ability that lets him negate attacks. So, and that gives him an XP. Okay. That's the end of him. Then the Viper goes. Oh, the Vipers are dead. No one cares about what you want. Then Zul goes because 54 and 54. Zul's going first. Nanny nanny boo boo. So Zul will. She can do both. Zul's going to. Ooh, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, and then 3, 4 to be right here. And she's got sight lines. Ooh, she could die. Oh my gosh. Well, no. They are taking damage. They're going to be taking damage. They're not attacking this round. Let's do it. She's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 to be right here. And then she's going to attack, burning life and fire, to target 2 creatures for 3 attack, gaining 1 experience. So she's doing 3 attack on 2 creatures, gaining 1 experience. So, and she's burning both. Okay, so that's 3 damage on your stupid face, number 3. You're dead. That kills you. And then 3 damage on your stupid face, but you are still alive. You have 2 health left. Give it. 3 damage on number 5. Okay. That burns both of those elements. Got her XP. Killed 1. And when she... Nope, cold wasn't up, so she couldn't shield. That ends her turn. Their turn. It is going to target range 3. Well, it's going to move -2, so it can move 1. Target range 3. Closest person gets the shot. That's how this works. We don't cheat. For 2 damage. 2 damage on her. She's down to 5 health. Not yet. She's down to 5 health. And she's poisoned. Okay. Then these creatures, they suffer 2 damage. Wow, they are duplicating like crazy. So they suffer 2 damage. So this one's at 4. Four. They'll all die next round. But they'll, like when they, it says Ooze suffer 2 damage and then they summon. So basically, they're summoning 2 more. I mean, this isn't actually bad. It's kind of bad for them. They can't. They summon. Where do they summon? Just summon normal Ooze with a hit point value equal to the summoning Ooze's current hit point value, limited by normal Ooze's max. But if I can't place them and they're stuck in a corner, how do I push them out? I don't think I can. I think I could just summon 2. And those 2 would have 4 damage. So they're all going to die if that comes up again next round. It's like they keep spreading out until they die. So this is at 4 and 4, so this is 1 and 7. 1 and 7. I mean, I wish I could pop more, but they don't have the space to grow. They just kind of... All right. Short resting. And I think you did kill an elite monster. If not, you're going to do so now. So you're going to lose a card. This one. So great. I'll get it back in a second. And then you're going to choose what you're going to do round 6. You are going to AoE for reals. And then I want you to kill that elite. Damage not enough. Nothing's up. And get the heck out of there. You can kill all of them in one shot. All of them. Careful with the uses. They can eat coins and regen. Yeah, I know about the regen. That's why she's doing the AoE. She's going to drop it here. Here. Nope, here. To hit all of these. And then she's going to get out of dodge before she gets punched in the face. Pouring up fire. And then she'll use those elements next round. 28. He is going to short rest. But bump. Steven, you're better than this. Don't do it. Alright, so he is going to lose. Please don't be the heel. Please don't be the heel. Please don't be the heel. No, it's one that's even more important. Oh, goodness. Well, then lose the heel. Okay, he is going to try to stab. Where's your... There it is, with the pole. What, do you have an earlier one? With a heel. Okay, your initiative will be 18. Yeah, if they do this again, they're going to die before they summon anything, and then I don't even have to worry about it. Uh, 57. Scout will be 92. Okay, Bear goes first. He is going to range 1, 2, 3 to hit that. He hits that and kills it. He hit it and kill. Quit it. Quit. All right. So dead. So you're dead. Okay. Then he is going to heal to... Oh, that's range 1. Blast! Gonna move 1. Here. Get this money. And that will end his turn. You are going to drop the nuke right here. So it gets everybody here 1 damage. Modifiers on all of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 dead. 2 dead. Because they only have 1 health left. Actually, no, it has a shield. It has a shield. This one wouldn't have died. That one would. 3 dead. 4 had another target. Sure. Target 2. Then nothing on that one. And then complete miss on that one. Nice goes up. And then it's going to move 2. 1, 2. Actually, 1, 2. And fire goes up. It might not have been a storm. We'll go here. Let Barrett take those punches. Okay, their turn. Move. Your move is 1. Here. Here. And it eats this coin when it goes over it. Gone. Okay. Then they have range, so 2 of them is going to attack Barrett. Okay. Miss, and he is poisoned. Poison means my card, the reference card. Poison, each damage when attacking and preventing healing. Extra damage when attacked and prevents healing. Okay, so miss. And the second one, it would be 2 damage, but he's going to use this to negate it and get an experience. Okay. And that is that. Cool, 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 cool. Next round. Main 7. Use it good. Here we go. I've got a movement. Or I do an attack and stun. If I put this right here, I get both of them. Give Barrett a chance to do some work. That's a 2 attack, which would kill them. Cool. And I get an experience for it. Then I can do a move 5 to get on the other side. Break on through to the other side. 40. Barrett, so you're going to do that lance strike. I know you're going to do that, because that's a thing. And then you're going to move 3 with jump. Let them deal with their life after that. So 35. They are 85. Okay, so Barrett goes first. Lance strike for 3. Now I kill you. And hit the other one. And I kill you. Then he is going to do 3 with jump. 1, 2, 3. Get this money. And he gets 1 experience, so he's at 6. And wind goes up. Then your turn, my good person. Need to be 3 away no matter what, huh? So 3 away would be, it needs to be here. Oh, 3, 2, so you need to be here. Okay, so I'm going to move using ice to get an experience to be able to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I get an experience for that. 4. And then I will AoE drop right here, hitting those 2. Burning fire, doing 2 damage. I get an experience. First one, 2 damage, 1, kill you, because you didn't have the health for it. And then the other one, kill you, just like that. And I move, you move, just like that. And I got the experience for it. Well, no, I should have had 2 experience. There was 1 for the move, and then there's 1 for this one. So cool! That's how you do it. Alright. I'm going to burn anything in here I want. Yeah, this will get fire up. target all enemies at range 2 for this one too. Yep, I'm going to spend the stamina potion, get those 2 cards back. And you did kill an elite mob, so you're accomplished your goal. No one's become exhausted yet, so let's see if you can accomplish your goal. But these things are dead. So pull these cards off. Over here. And here's your move 4 in a straight line guy. And I didn't lose that card, did I? Alright, we need to get to the door. That'll be 2 move. Guarantee somebody's at that door. Get you to the door. No, I'm not going to use this. Yeah. I'll do a 2 move here. Then it's attack 3 with push. Just to waste. 32, 15, 50. Let's get some Wayne around. I wish I owned the physical game. I'm going to purchase it after Backload giveaway. Oh, KDM. Yeah. May the dice be in your favor. Careful with use. Points for each. Alright, so let's see. We're gonna do you're gonna be the door opener because you've got the movement. I'm gonna let you burn that wind to get that movement. Or it'll be okay. Okay, and after you do that, let you do an attack to range 45. Barrett goes first. He's going to move 2, 1, 2. That's all he's got. Your turn. You are going to burn this wind to move 5 and get an experience from it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open the door. And we're back to Foreteller. Get Foreteller up.
Navigating through the passageways, you find yourself in a large open room with a cistern in the center. Around the cistern stand a group of vermlings who look up and snarl in your direction. This must be the cause of the poisoned water.
Alright, so vermlings causing a ruckus. So I'm just placing stuff here. You did this thing with 4 characters. You are an MVP. Okay, you're on. Here. Oh no, it's by the short one, so it's here. You are here. Yep, that's right. You here. Other one. Yep, that's right. There's a chest there. Last time I opened the chest, I got poisoned. But I'm already poisoned, so it doesn't matter. Okay. So, yay. Alright, so Zool's about due to miss because I think I'm almost through the entire deck. So she's about due a miss. So she moved 4. Wow, this might be a bad idea. She gets an XP for this, but she moved 4. She was 1, 2, 3, 4. If she moves 5, she'll be able to not do anything. She's going to cool. Going to move back 1. And that will end her turn. All right. Here we go with shuffles and all the shuffle. Okay. So vermlings are coming into the scene. At a 20. Ah, why do I keep doing that? Let me reshuffle. I keep doing that. I need to stop doing that. Don't touch this until it's time to flip cards. Okay. She needs to hit some stuff and get some fire up. It's something up. She can do an attack 1 range 4. Or an attack 4 range 2, but she'd have to get closer. Range 3, get an AoE drop. I don't know what she should do. Barrett's obviously got to go in, take this. But I don't know how to get her in good position. These 2 cards are very useful. This card I want when something's up, and this is when they group. Therefore, she's going to be doing one of these. Wins up, this does a push. Crosses up, this does a stun. I'll figure it out. Initiative 17. I'll figure it out. Barrett is going to... Well, that's all he can do. He's going to go initiative 86. Because I want to see what I could do with what they have. So, these guys... I want him to go last. I want to see what's going to... 54. I wonder if I should make her go last too. Yeah. Alright, stop. 59. They're all going before him. Oh, there's no Vipers here. So Vipers are dead. Alright, she goes first. I'll have her move to the door. Oh, it won't. I'll have her move 1 though. And she will pop up wind. And then the other one, nothing's in range, so it's pointless. Okay, their turn. The oozes are not moving, but in the vermlings, this one moves 1. 1, 2, 3. So range 3, poison, -2, nothing. Alright, so then it is his turn. We're in a card loss. 2, 4. 1. Can't go any further. Oh, it's with jump. 1, 2, 4. Then hit that guy for 5. That's what he's gonna do. And it's an attack 2, target all enemies within move through. Oh, no, I won't be able to target all enemies move through. It won't be anyone move through. Save that. No, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that and then do the attack 5. So he's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4 because it's with jump. No enemies are moved through. Target all enemies move through for an attack 2. That's not gonna happen, but he gets 2 XP. And then he's gonna attack for 5. 5 damage on this guy who has 3 health dead. And he gets an XP for that. This goes here, this goes here. He's done Everybody's done. Okay. So you're next. See what you got for 54. Let me let you go later. Garrett's going to force rest it. He can still negate 2 more damage. Alright, now take the heal. Take the heal now. Please. Ah, it's my shield card. That's the worst. Can't move 4 and attack. That's pointless, but I can attack 3. Attack 3 range for 3 damage and a pull. Might be able to kill the elite. But here's that move 3 with jump. That could work. 54. I'm just curious. 29. Okay. And 85. Still don't move. That's annoying. So 29 goes first. It moves -1, so it moves 2. Attack -1, so it's 0. 0. So 0 damage. Then it's our turn. Time for you to come in the room. Oh, would have waned. Just pushed it up and around. Actually, I could still come in the room and attack with this one to increase my attack. 1 right here, and then I will attack with this to get this XP. Burning Wind to do, since they're 1 damage, do 2 damage and a push. Misses in here. 4 damage. I kill it. I keep saying the miss is in there somewhere. It's in there. It's soon to come. And I use this. That was this one, and then I did the move. So, done. Barrett's turn. He's got 3 with jump. They are going to be attacking for range 1. So as long as you don't get in range 1. 1, 2, 3. Because they're not moving. They're just attacking with range 1. So they can't hit you. You stop on the chest. Which is this one, and then you'll be able to hit one of them. Sweet. You stop on the chest, wind goes up. What's in the chest? What's in the chest? What's in the chest? 63. This is why you don't fold a book, because the back ends are not solid. Here we go. 63. Random item design. I don't know what that means. Oh no, that's what. Yeah, random item design. Random item design. I'm gonna have to look that up. So we got random item design for that. Now we'll go to Barrett, and then he's got his range attack for 3 with a disarm and a pierce for 4. Bye. No. It's a disarm. So he will hit this one for 4. Well, it pierces 3, actually. It pierce 3. That's what that said. Yep, so I pierce his armor. And it was 3, 4. So it's 4 damage to you. Number 4. And you're disarmed. You're not going to be attacking me. And you get pulled towards me. That ends that. Their turn. You can't attack me because you're disarmed. They can't attack because they're not range 1. Muhahahahaha. Great play, great play. Okay, so I'm going to miss. The miss is inevitable. I just have to see how bad I'm going to miss. I gotta do it on like something that doesn't mean anything. Alright. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Not a bad loss. Okay, so you need to move right now. You would have burned that. Oh no, he pushed that back up when he did it, so it would have waited. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Wind is up. What can I do with that? I can do a 3 attack with that. Or it hit both of them. Yes. Yes. Ooh-ha-ha-ha. 26. I'm liking this elementalist. He needs to punch somebody in the face. So you're gonna miss at some point. So he's gonna skewer. Doing 3 damage. And shielding up. Nope. Yes. Nope. Yes. Yes. You get to block 2 hits. These are all that's left, and then we're done. So then you will move 4 and stun. 35. Wormling scouts are dead. Your initiative, should you choose to accept it, is 57. Alright, so you go first. As this arm comes off. So you are going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to range 3. 1, 2. Yep. You're going to put it here to hit both of them. Burning Wind to do 2 damage and get 1 XP. The miss is in here. There it is. So miss. 1 damage on you. You've got a shield. No damage at all. But I get an XP. That was the purpose of that. That was the whole purpose of it, to get points. And let's go. I knew the miss was in there somewhere. So that ends that. Then you are going to skewer, because I'm going to be cruel here. You're going to skewer here for 3 minus 2 is 1. Block it. The other guy takes a pierce that's going to get through, and you're going to take 2 damage. Number 3. You're going to take 2 straight damage. And then I'm going to move 1, 2 right here. Use this ability to stun all adjacent enemies. So I stun all 3 of them so they don't do anything. And I get an XP. Ooh, ha, 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 ha. Okay. I knew the miss was in there. So that's why I did it. You're all stunned. You can't do anything to me. Alright. Now. Let's do this right. I'm going to start burning cards. I'm going to do 3 for a 5-hitter. And here's your other cancel out. All you got to do on the lower break, really? Must have missed. Oh, nice. Let's see. Just gonna push that up. Let's get elements pop. Probably. Let's do that. We'll do a 2 attack. 28. He's pulling all the elements in. And you are going at a 15. because you're preparing for the worst. The worst ever. 36. Okay. Do this. 15 goes first. You're going to shield and retaliate. Putting both of those up. And for each point you block, you are going to gain an XP. Alright, then her turn. She is going to attack range 3, 1, 2, 3 for 5 damage, and she gets to reshuffle this nonsense. You finally get to shuffle the attack modifier deck. Finally, one of them. Finally, well, no, the other one I missed here, I think, and I shuffled. Oh no, they were stunned. See that I missed there. They were stunned, so they didn't get to attack. But now they do, and they're going to get all punched in the face. And he's going to negate a lot of damage. But she is going to see if she can kill the elite. Alright. Targeting the elite for 4 damage. With 1 shield, 3 damage. And the 4 that it already took, because it's number 4, that's 7. It's still alive, because it has 9 health. But it is going to be immobilized, so no running. He pops up ice and life, and she gets an experience, and she loses a card, and then she's going to move 2 here to pop up 5. Preparing for next. Actually, no, I lied. She didn't do that. Then she'll do the range 3-2 attack on this one, which it blocks. Gotta get rid of those -1s. Alright, their turn. So they're gonna start swinging. So let's see. The elite first. The elite is going to attack for 1. He blocks it with his shield. He then punches it back for 2, which kills it. 7, 8, 9. That's enough. Because it can't block that with its shield. So it's dead. The next one comes to punch him. ×2, but with his helmet he turns it into a 0, so it's a regular 1 hit. He blocks it with a shield. He punches it for 2. That's number 7. Number 7 takes 2. Then the other one, that is a 2. He's going to negate that damage, get an experience. And then he's going to punch back for 2 more, knocking it for 4. And then, for every time he blocked, which was 3, he gets more experience. So 1, 2, 3. Hey, that worked. Now, Elemental Lord, let's see what you got. I need to get you in some good range. So we've got ice and life. Life gives me attack 2 mod, so that'll be 3 with an experience. And ice is nice. Once during each of your attack actions, you may burn another element to add +1 to the entire attack action. Let's do that since, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. So, 45. He will short rest. Getting rid of the good cards. So he is going to So 1 AoE hitter. He's gonna move 2. He's attack 5 to kill 1. Do I have a bottom attack? Nope, I lost that card. He's gonna retaliate if they attack. Maybe he shouldn't do that. Maybe he should just kill them. So attack 5 to get an XP and shield up. Initiative 15. They are going to be at initiative 66. Order 66. He's going to go first. He is going to punch this one. 5. Did I do anything that needs to reshuffle? Nope. 6. 6 damage. Block 1, 5. It's still enough to kill you. You're dead. And then he's going to shield up. He gets an experience for that. And he's going to shield up. I almost call this one Anik. So, Zul is going to burn this to get +1 attack, which gives 2 XP. So that's up to 6. So burn that to get +1 attack, which we'll be burning the ice. And then we're gonna do attack for 3 damage. 4 damage. It blocks 1, but that's still enough to kill it. Hey, and she gets an XP. We'll put this for that. And we win. All right, let's go to the foreteller. Let's go to foreteller.
The vermlings lie dead, their dark blood mixing with the pools of water on the floor. Investigating further, you find no poisons of any kind on the corpses. Is it possible these vermin were not the cause, and instead were just living here, away from the eyes of the guard? At the back of the room, large cracks are present in the wall, displaying a passage deeper into the depths. And if you had some way to breathe underwater, you may even be able to enter the cistern and find the source that way.
All right, we got some cool stuff. So, did the elementalists have any movement left to reach the loot? Ooh, good question. Good question. Let's see. No, she didn't. She burned the thing to get the +2 experience, and then the 1 experience. So that's what. Nope, no movement, no loot. But that's okay. That's all right. That's okay. So we get to do some fun stuff. Because I think Barrett maybe might have leveled because he did some sick damage. And we gotta check that out. Let's... Barrett. Barrett's gonna hang on to this curious gear. You might hand it to her in a little bit, but right now he's hanging on to it. And he got 3 out of 4 because he has to complete 1 more than a special story. Uh-oh. No! Come on, give it. The life of trying... There it is. It's like the life of trying to get a pencil to work. Okay, so, he's at 3 of 4 in the story for himself. But let's talk about his experience, because he did pretty good. He gets 6 for the scenario, +6, 12, +6, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 will put him at 198. Not quite there yet. 198. He needs 210 to get to level 5. Gold-wise, he got 1, 2, 4, 6 gold total, putting him at 31. And he completed allow none of your character allies to become exhausted during the scenario. No one did, so he got his 3rd check, which gives him a new perk. So he's got a new perk. His perk will be add 1 +3 card. He's gonna kill something. Or I can add 1 target card. No. He's gonna add a +3 card. I want him to punch somebody like you wouldn't believe. So we'll find his plus. There it is. +3 card going on his deck. He's actually going to give this to this person. Alright, so he's close. He's at 198. He needs 210, so therefore he needs 12 more XP. 12 XP, and he levels to level 5. Fantabulous. He has 1 more to go here, then he has a personal scenario to complete, and then we open an envelope for him. That's scary and ominous. Alright. So that is his stuff. All that over there. Let's get to our lovely new companion, who he scolded, but he's like, you did all right. So she gets 6 for the scenario, plus 6, 12, plus 6, 18, 19. So with 19, she's sitting at 14. So 4, 5, 6, 64. 64 XP. And she needs to get to 95 to level 3. She got 1 coin, so she has 6 gold. And she did complete, she killed 1 or more elite monsters. She did kill 1, and so she gets her check. Alright. Now, let's sticker fun! Sticker fun! Oh my god! So first we come to this book, and we check off 18. That is done. Man, I'm starting, like the whole middle area, nothing. But this side, I'm doing some cleanup. So pretty cool. Alright, so let's move y'all over here so I can play this thing. The deal. Right. Okay. Ah! Make a stronger board. Alright, so we open up a couple scenarios. We open up scenario 14, which we already have. We've already opened up 14, which is the Frozen Hollow. C10, we've already opened it up. Scenario 23 says if we could breathe underwater, so we need to find a way to breathe underwater. Come on, give it. Give it. Scenario 23, which is C15. 15C. It's in the city. It is in the city, so we need to find a way to breathe underwater. We could do that. Scenario 26, which is D15. D15 is in the city. And then scenario 43. 43 is D4. Right here. That is upside down. Upside down. That's right there. These are all removable stickers, so whoever gets this game after me can love it up. Alright. So, we've got some stuff. We've got 23, 26, which is in Gloomhaven, which should get Barrett what he needs. Scenario 14. Where did I see 14? And finally, scenario 43. That is our scenario book. So, town hasn't hit prosperity yet. We got a weird cogwheel, and we got a weird thing which says in the book. Let's see what that is. Because that threw me. Random item design. What does random item design mean? You know what this book lacks? An index. Random item design. I can look up items. Let's see, character turn, items, page 28. What does random item design mean? Does anybody know what random? It fills the void of me not have collected stickers as a kid. It's sticker fun! Characters can use items at any time. There are no limit to the number of items a character can use on their turn, even during a specific ability. Nope, that is not what I need. Random item design. What's that even mean? This is why you should play Jaws of the Lion before you play this game, because a lot of things that has confused me about this book were answered in Jaws of the Lion. This is a new one. This one breaks my brain. It's a blueprint that goes in the store. Is it a card? No, these are special items. They're really special items. I want them. Is it a card that comes with them? I don't see any cards that have that. There's the blue cards. It's the blue backed item cards. Oh, these are random, but really? And can I pick any one, or do I just shuffle and go? Like, just randomly draw one? Look, will you tell me what in life? Random? Okay. Alright, let me just verify it. Random item design cards. You are right on the money. Whenever a random item design is listed, page 38, because there's no index. Whenever a random item design is listed as a reward when receiving loot, the looting player should draw a card from the random item design deck. These cards look very similar. When a card is drawn, the player should find one additional copy of the drawn item. Okay? It doesn't say shuffle, it just says draw randomly. And they're in order, that's why it doesn't say shuffle. Okay, so spread them out. Let me get like a sword or an axe. Come on, what do you got? 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 Going high, going low. You shuffle them? There's multiple in there. That's what worries me. But sure, why not? Let's keep it fair. I don't know. I think I just flipped it over for the first time today. I don't know what's in there, but let's shuffle it. Let's keep it random-o. Come on, give me like an axe for Barrett. Or something cool for the elementalist, like socks. I'm sorry. She's filling Annick's shoes, and I'm being negative, which I shouldn't be. I should welcome her, open arms. But this is the first time without Annick. Okay. What do we get? The Circlet of Elements. During your turn, kill an element to create any element. Huh. And let's see if there's another 75 in here. Nope. Cool. This goes in the store for 25 gold. You should be negative. She needs to step up. The other 75 is in the other deck? Okay. Get the lid out. Other 75, which is this guy, which is the other circlet of elements. Okay, so that goes in the store. Cool, cool, cool. Wow, they got some boots that gives you flying. I should have found that. Anyway, we've seen our elementalist. Her modifier deck needs work. I think that's the big thing. Her modifier deck needs work for me. She does a lot of 1 damage things, but she needs elements to proc them up even higher. So I need to work on her modifier deck, getting rid of -1s as much as I can. So I should have done that first for her first perk, but I'm going to do that from now on. So when she levels, she's going to get rid of 2 -1s. When she gets her next perk, she'll get rid of 2 -1s. And that's my job, is just to like move from top down to her. So replace a -1 with a +1, replace 0s with +2s. Anything to get rid of -1s, that's what I'm focusing on for her. So once I get rid of that, I think her thing will be where it needs to be. Oh, before I forget, because I don't want to, I usually do this. Barrett is going to give 10 gold to the sanctuary. To get 2 blessings. And we've done it! And we've done it. So, that got us into it. This was a new class. It's a lot of fun. Barrett has 1 more mission, well, 2 more missions before he is retired. And I open up Envelope X. So I have Envelope X in here. I'm afraid to open it. So we'll see what happens when that time comes around. And other than that, that's pretty much what I got. So let's go up to the top. Let's have a chat about the week to come and what the plan is. Okay, so the week to come. Wednesday, Arkham Horror, Dunwich Legacy. We're continuing on in that story arc. Kate will be wonderful enough to help me upgrade my cards because I am not a min-maxer. Look at me. Do I look like a min-maxer? Nope. So she is a min-maxer, so she's going to help me. Please, 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 Kate. Get my Joe and Roland where they need to be so I can be ready for that scenario. And then she's going to like scold me if I mess up, which I want her to do. Then Thursday is going to be hopefully Canje After Dark if Steven is available. Excusitis in the chat. If he's available, we'll be playing Canje After Dark to see what happens to Settlement H2K with 2 guys left. Oh gosh, we're gonna die. But if we die, we start over and we have fun again. So, but we'll find out what happens there. Sunday is the final story of the core game of Folklore, story 6. Now, I had a conversation with Julia Hearn, and she was saying, you got to go on those side quests to level up. Problem is, side quests aren't available in the core game. They're part of the Dark Tales expansion. So the expansion kind of helps with the death and the dying and my terrible rolls to help me become powerful. And they're called rumor cards. I can't do anything because this is the core game, and I told myself I'll play with the core game because if someone buys Folklore, that's what they're going to be getting. But after I finish story number 6, two dudes can go all the way. Wait. I can't watch you play Dunwich. I need to run through it first. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I mean, you can watch it on replay after you play it. I'm learning as I go too, and wonderful Kate has been there to help me make sure that I don't mess up too much. But she keeps me on the straight and narrow with Arkham Horror. Let's see what else. Yes, after I finish story number 6, we will box up Gloomhaven core game, and we will open up Dark Tales, and we will be playing Dark Tales, which is the expansion for Folklore, the Affliction. It has the rumor cards. We'll have a new set of heroes that we're going to be going with, and my dice rolls are still going to be terrible, but maybe those rumor cards will help me mitigate how terrible they are. Other than that, I think that's what we got for this week. If I messed up any rules or if you see anything odd, post them in the comments. I got a really great comment about a big mess up I made on the first Folklore story. I'd be 5 for 5 deaths instead of 4 for 5, right? I've lost 4 times so far playing through the stories, but this one means that the first story was a complete loss to me because I messed up, and I'll point that out. Thank you, Benjamin, for pointing that out. So let's see what else. I think that's it. That's all I got. So thank you so much for joining me, patrons. Thank you so much for your support. Everything you give goes back into the channel. I super appreciate it so much. I'm glad, and thank you. Subscribers, my YouTube subscribers, thank you so much for getting me up there. For people who have thousands and tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of subs, that's them. For me, I thought I'd just have 5 and people wouldn't give 2 flying flips what I do. But I have what I have blows my brain, and it makes me smile every single time. I think about it, which is often. So thank you so much, my YouTube subscribers, for sticking with me and coming in and chat with me. 171, oh gosh. Thank you so much for being so kind and coming and seeing this guy with a stupidly tiny table play board games and pulling up and playing games with me. So I appreciate it so much. Once this foolish pandemic lifts, I plan to attend conventions like you wouldn't believe. So if I'm gonna try to get like a Canje hat or something so that I could stand out, and then you could just come up to me and just I want to shake your hand. I want to take a picture with you. I mean, I'm talking about I'm gonna have my camera. Hey, subscriber, to take a picture, because I'm super grateful. I want to take a picture with you because I'm super grateful for you being so awesome and checking out my foolish playthroughs and bad rolls. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go for the evening. I know you're tired and you want to get to the rest of your evening, but thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it a ton, and insert comment here. See you later. Bye.